Okay, another segment, Chemo Media. Why do women go through guys' phones?
That is insecurity. I don't do
You think
that.
that's insecurity?
That's insecurity. I don't do that.
Why do you think other women do? You can be with your man. Let's say you're with your man for 10 years, and he just leave. If your man just leaves his phone and come on now, he didn't.
To go through it for no reason, that's insecurity. However, the women's intuition is real.
Oh, that's
real.
You know what? You just hit something out. Intuition. This is
real.
Okay, this is gonna be a segment where me and you bump heads because I don't think it's a real thing.
It is real.
Okay, explain yourself.
10 years I just came out of a relationship, and let me tell you, I was staring in the. You see, I was staring in the sky like something is wrong. Okay. I have no idea what is wrong. I just don't know. I don't know. And something tells me. Mm-hmm. I just follow this. I follow what I feel on the inside. Okay, it led me to.
Was he doing something out of the norm?
Yes.
But is that really intuition, or is it he was doing something and you was like, you know what? Let me start watching him.
Oh no, he wasn't doing anything out of the norm.
So,
meaning like if he was acting differently going out there? No.
So he was doing everything like he always did?
Yes and no. Like yes, but I can feel your energy shift. Mm-hmm. I can feel your energy shift.
So he was happy-go-lucky. Hey baby, how you doing?
Right.
And the mood changed or something just went left?
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't just like sporadic like that. And I can't put it all on him.
So, okay, you say you was in a 10-year relationship. Mm-hmm. Did it happen 5 years in, 3 years in, later on in the relationship?
Later on, so it happened about 6 years in.
6 years in?
6, 7 years in.
That's when you started getting the...
Like, I need something about this relationship isn't right. And I'm not going to put it all on him and saying, my intuition was telling me that he was doing dirty. It could have been, I feel and know that it was my intuition telling me that our time together here is over. And we need to go. And you need to leave, you need to move on. And
Did you confront the situation?
I confront. What do you mean, with him?
Yeah.
Yes.
And what was said? It didn't go well?
Didn't go well. Because
Did you get the bland, like man, you tripping, you overreacting?
Yes, because here I am saying to him, I care for you, but I know that I'm not supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. What? You're trying to break up my family? That's what a man in his mind.
Okay.
You're trying to break up my family?
Was kids involved?
We have a son.
Ooh, that's deep.
That's deep. So it was like, in his mind, it's like, what are you trying to break up my? What's wrong? That's left field because it's not that I was coming at him. He wasn't like, oh, you're cheating. It wasn't any of that.
So you had to really you had to walk on eggshells because like when you have a child involved, it's now you're taking his dad away. You're breaking up the family. Mm-hmm.
So my intuition wasn't that he was being a dog all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. My intuition was that I needed to go. And then after...
Okay, so the question is, why?
Because...
How did you reach that point? Did you fall out of love with him?
Yes, and then I grew spiritually... Away. I matured. And
he was still immature?
To me, yes.
And when did you, is there a day that you realized, I'm just not the person for him? You remember that day?
I remember that day. Well,
you just looked at him and it was like dead?
It was dead.
Wow.
I remember.
Did he try to fix it? At all?
Once, he asked me a question. He asked me if I wanted to still work on it. And I said, no.
No?
I paused.
It wasn't worth. It was 10 years wasn't worth it.
It was at the time. At the time, because this was an ongoing thing. So the break, it was like a 2, 3.
Trickle.
Yeah,
okay.
It wasn't just like bye. No, it was like 2, 3 years of me like.
Oh, dealing with. Okay.
Am I really gonna do this? You know, like thinking about it, putting myself in
stress,
all the situations. What's gonna happen with Mo? You know, my child going for it. What am I really doing? Are you stepping out for this? Is it vanity reasons? Why are you doing this, Brandy? What was the reasons? Are you trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really dig. What are the reasons? And
y'all didn't try counseling?
At the time, he was not interested.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I was in an 8-year relationship with the mother of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I never cheated, but I used to put my friends first. I'm being honest. Like I was in the streets. I got the phone call, I was out. Day, night, gone. She was home with the kids. She was warning me. I'm gonna leave one day. I was like, where you going at? You ain't going nowhere. You got 3 kids from me. Who finna wife you?
See,
who finna take care? Who gonna take care of these kids? I'm being real. I'm telling you.
I'm so thankful for your.
I'm being real. I used to tell her like, who's gonna raise these 3 kids? I'm like, where you going at?
Thank you for being honest.
I'm being straight up. I'm like, where you going at? I'm like, man, go in the room and man, you tripping.
That line about another man's trash is another man's treasure is so real.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't believe her not one iota. I was like, man, you're not going nowhere. Like, I'm not cheating. I'm coming home. I'm paying the bills. Like, where you going at?
I don't believe this person thought I was going to leave.
I didn't think the mother of my kids was going to leave. Until one day I came home and the whole house was empty.
See, I was.
At least she left me a mattress.
You know what? I wasn't that crass. I came back.
She left a mattress.
No. I said, I'm not gonna mess up your credit score. I'll wait until the lease is up, and then we parted ways on the same day. I wasn't trying to be trifling and all of that. I knew it was heartbreaking and everything like that. I didn't need to mess up your credit and.
Trust me, guys do not believe women when they say they are gonna leave. She went and got a counselor. I came home one day. There were 2 counselors inside my crib, and I literally cussed them out. And I was like, get out. I don't need y'all help.
He said, I said, let's do counseling. I don't want to do counseling because you're the one who suggested it. You're so controlling.
Wow. And you know what's crazy? Me learning and growing, that's her way of trying to save the relationship. She was trying to save the relationship, and I did not. I was so blind to it. It was crazy. I'm telling you. You know how I come home from work, I go in my crib, and I don't see anything. And I was like, you know what? Let me walk back outside and come back in here. It was still empty. You feel me? I'm dead serious.
No, man. Let me tell you.
And then oh my God. I called her. She was in another state with my kids. That's the first time in my life I've ever cried. I've never cried. That's the first time I ever cried in my life.
Do you understand how hurt this woman had to have been to want to leave?
She's
not.
But I didn't find that out until we broke. I did not know she was crying every night.
Oh my God.
I did not know.
Listen.
She told me I used to cry every single night when you wasn't here. But when I got home, she would still be asleep. I never knew. But of course, I didn't ask.
Right, and she didn't know how to. She said it, but like how to speak it so you can get it.
I think if I would have known she was hurting like that, I think knowing me, I would have tried to be better. Because when you don't show that emotion to your man, and you're this independent, strong woman, and you don't cry and you don't. What am I supposed to think? You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, we can't be too upset. That's something that I had
to
crazy. Think within myself that I didn't know how to express myself to him. So how could I get mad at him for not knowing how to treat me if I didn't show him who I really was?
So the last straw, how did it happen? Like, did he? Because of course you had to leave and you had to take the kid. Was he hurt? Was he like destroyed? What happened? How did that moment go down?
Which moment? Like,
When you left him. It was a 10-year relationship as a man.
when the moment when we left the apartment?
Yeah,
Me?
like how did it go down? Like
I-
you told he knew it was coming?
Yes.
Or was he prepared for it?
Yes.
He was?
Yes, I didn't. I told you, I came back. I wasn't trying to destroy someone and be like, oh, put you on the street. No, it was, we knew the lease was going to be up on a certain date. So, and it was about, at this time I was doing a holiday thing. So we had like 4 months. I just had to wait it out in the apartment, just wait it out. I stayed in the master bedroom so there was a bathroom in there. And then there was another bathroom in the.
So y'all was just living separate lives.
But yeah, and the thing, and just keep it moving. And when the day came to move, you get your things, I get my things, we clean the apartment, keep it moving.
So what happened? So let's say.
No words exchanged.
So after you guys separated, it never like rekindled? Like
No.
never even thought about it?
No, let me tell you something. You see how your ex lady was telling you that she was crying? A woman, that thing is so, it affects so deeply. And
It cuts deep.
It cuts so deeply. And then for me, I'm a creative person.
So it kind of take away from
I can't
focus.
I can't focus. I can't do it.
Dang.
I can't do it. So I was losing mad weight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was out here looking like a crackhead.
Listen,
I was like, no lie, I was like 165.
Yeah, I was 144.
Yeah, I lost weight over that.
Lost weight.
I was bad. I mean, the wind blow. I'm gone with the wind.
My homegirl, she was like, Brenda, you looking kind of. I was like,
like it sucked the life out of you.
The life out of you.
Because I was so used to coming home, daddy. That meant the world to me. Like you got your girl cooking and like our relationship wasn't like bad. It's just she wanted time.
Affection. It has to be.
And
there.
she was just asking for 3
That's it?
days. 3 out of 7.
That's it.
I couldn't even give her 2 out of 7 days.
That's it. I'm not telling you to not be with your homeboys. I'm not telling you who to be your friend.
You know the funny thing about life?
I'm not.
I was running after homeboys, and now I don't even kick it with the same homeboys I was running after.
I'm not telling
so
you
it wasn't
who to be your friend.
It wasn't even worth it, right? That's
I'm
crazy.
just asking you just to tell them please don't come in my house after 10 so I can know when to mop the floor. How can I be of service to you if you're not working with me? So now I feel like I'm less than a woman. I feel like I'm not doing it right.
Facts.
If you're not helping me, you got your homeboys in the house all through the night. I don't know when it's up and down. Your mama's doing this. Am I the woman of the house? Or you, I can't disrespect your moms because that's just we just don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how hard that is for a woman? You know what I mean? I'm just coming into my womanhood and you put me in this position. You won't stand up to your moms, but
that mom thing is.
Oh, that thing is real.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
And now I have a son too, so I'm just thinking in my mind like, wow.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, that's okay.
Namaste.
That's a whole nother situation, man.
Right.
All right.